morning, guys. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah, everyone's doing good. Everyone's at school and work today, so you hear this? Oh, I mean, you may hear the printer, but this is what I call my sanctuary, where I could just be in my thoughts without having Mom, Loki, babe, babe. so, yeah, the house is to myself today for at least until 2 o'clock, so a couple hours. Um, I'm going to be finishing up one last strike for Alchemats because they have a pre-order that's going to be opening soon. So if you missed out on the retail and you didn't have fast enough fingers, there's going to be a pre-order for it. And I have one more print that I've been dying to make something with it. And I'm going to finish that up today. And then I have to go to the post office because, well, first I need to actually go to Target to go get envelopes. So I'm here, I'm making my badges for my Patreon group. And I'm taping them to the card. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I am looking for like an hour and a half for my envelopes and I can't find any of them. So I need to go get some stamps and I gotta go get some envelopes. But yeah, I made these really cute badges that are a tattoo that I would love to get before the end of the month. Something I want it this size too, not too big. It's just a needle and a thread, and I made it with my machine. I did put it on YouTube, so if you go into my shorts, you can see how like I did a little bit of the lasering, and I had a couple extra Camp Novi tags, so I attached those to it. So I have them all ready with the people's names, and I have my return addresses all printed out, and I'm just like, where's the envelopes, Nova? Where is the envelopes? So I need to do that. But I first want to do this bag and I'm really excited to do it. I'm going to be trying something cool with the new pattern out by Sarah Harmony. She has like again a Patreon page where she does a new pattern each month. And I really love this pattern this month and I'm deciding to do it. Um that's kind of mean, Rain Cloud. Um, but I do have an awesome curl fro like him. Um, let's see. So yeah, I like the badges a lot. I can't wait to my Patreon peeps get them. Um, so I have like a lot of little things I need to hit up. Um, and not and just like focus. I did buy myself. I treated myself this Friday. I treated myself to a pumpkin spice latte. This is actually my first pumpkin spice latte of the year. So I'm really excited. I know they came out like September 1st or like the last week of August, but I was waiting until it was kind of like a nip in the air. And it's not cold in the air, but you definitely when you walk out this morning, you could feel like there's like a little bit of a shiver because you're used to it being like almost 80 degrees. So yeah. Nope, it's called natural hair. So yeah, the trolls are out today. Thank you, Karen. Good morning, Arnetta. Um, so yeah, I have that, and then yesterday I got my last piece of my X tools. I'm gonna buy more like things to it, like screen printing and all that stuff. But they for my particular machine, they have this really cool object where like you could print. So you can like I'm not going to use it like I would use a printer, but like I could print and cut stickers. I could do cut things on wood or just different stuff. So I'm really excited. I haven't had an idea what I'm going to use it for yet, but they also have foiling. So I think that I'm going to get like my holiday cards done. I'm going to be able to do them at home. So I'm really excited about that. Like thrilled. And I'm going to be using my X tool again today because I'm going to be doing a dark Star Wars and oh, okay, it's cool. Dark Star Wars, and I'm gonna turn this into this piece of I was gifted this piece of leather, and it's not faux, but it's like the same thickness as faux leather, and I'm going to turn this into the Death Star, because the bag is all black, and I wanted something that was white that had black etching on it, and so I decided I'm gonna make like probably like a 2-inch circle Death Star, and I'm really, really excited about it. So that's my plans when I get off here, do the X tool and keep it pushing. But yes, I'm really excited about this because I've been wanting to do a, everyone always says I do like, you know, like the lighter side of Star Wars. And realistically, the characters that I admire the most are people that don't even consider themselves a Jedi. Ahsoka Tano. Or like I liked Acolyte, and I'm really upset that they are not renewing it because I thought for the first time ever we got to see what happened in Star Wars. Why was there such a big rift, and why was Darth Vader able to like basically demolish a system that was there for hundreds upon hundreds of years. So when you've seen Acolyte, you kind of get an idea that being a Jedi is not necessarily the good and narrow path that we were always told and believed. So I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, I love this shirt too. I got it there. I got it. There's this shirt guy that I follow on Instagram, and he has a YouTube channel. I can't watch his channel because his projection to you sounds like he's yelling at you. And when people yell at me, I want to just shrivel into little balls. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So, or it's the flip side. I want to get mad. So there's no happy medium. It's either going to get the complete like Shinova 100 and I'm scared of her, or why is she being a coward? Right? There's no middle ground. He's like, get the shirts, yeah. It's only going to be a pre-order for this. Wah. And you're just like, okay, this is not an auction. This is not life and death. I get it. It might be a really cool sales tactic, but for me, it's like, okay, I got this one, and I got my husband a really cool Flash shirt, and he comes out with the most coolest shirts with like different fandoms. Like if you like Sons of Anarchy, he has that. Like he had like a really cool Golden Girls one. Like he comes out with really cool and innovative shirts that you're not going to see like at the mall, and when you walk around, you're not going to really see anybody else replicate it. I have owned this shirt for like 4 years, and I have never seen one person wear it. So, and that always appeases me. I love having that one of a kind feel. Oh, thank you, Margie. I am a bag maker, Tehran. I make bags for a living, and I'm also a stay-at-home mom. But what I do is I teach tutorials. And speaking of tutorials, I reached out to somebody on Etsy because their pattern intrigued me, and I should have a tutorial for you this time Friday. And I'm really excited. They were really kind. I will be working on the smaller Juki because we're going to be using cottons, and hopefully I'll go back to having my every Friday now that to having a tutorial because of the simple fact I am not in convention season. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also prepping for Novoween. There's just like a whole bunch of little things that I'm doing right now that I'm like really excited for the future. So I let's see. I'm really excited. Like, yeah, because I was scrolling through Etsy as one does, and I seen this pattern. I was like, oh my God, this is perfect for the holiday season. This is perfect for just like a thank you gift or get well gift. It's just like a really cool theme. And then I also have some kind of cool techniques. I remember some dyeing stuff that like chambray that my grandmother taught me, and I want to show you. I have this idea with us making a tote bag with our own bags that we create our own design with needle and thread and dye. So there's a lot of things coming at you that are going to be coming that I have a lot of ideas for, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do today. I'm going to sew and be merry. And then when my kids get off, like hang out because it's Friday and there's no school tomorrow and everyone sleeps in. So like we usually watch some bad like scary movie that is like really bad. Like the acting is bad, like real bad. Like it's not even B actors. They're like people that are trying. God. that are like kids that are forced to probably do it to get a passing grade in drama class acting. Yeah. Um, yeah, we have seen some bad. If you want to get a if you want to get a really cool, like, scary movie that's not scary, that you're gonna laugh the whole time and then keep questioning why you're watching it, watch, Birdageddon, A Bird Pandemic. The CG is so bad, like, seriously, the whole time. Or, like, there's this one particular scene that I can't get in my head, like, so, like, the people finally realize that the birds are the things that are killing off humankind, right? And so this guy, he finds an abandoned truck that has a machine gun. Let's stop right there. What abandoned truck do you ever see that's like, "Oh, it's abandoned, it doesn't work, but they left machine guns behind?" So, and he's like, "Ah," he's like raining fire and he's making that sound the whole time, and not one bullet hits any of the birds. And I'm just like, I can't. And my daughter is sitting here laughing hysterically, and I'm just like, it's not funny, but it is. So I'm also thinking about making her some zebra popcorn. And it's kind of like my mom used to love this popcorn called Crunch and Munch. So I'm probably going to make some zebra popcorn, and it's really easy. You make your regular popcorn however you want to make it, whether you like it in the microwave or you like to do it the old fashioned way where it's like pop, 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 and it's popping, right? So then you make caramel. You use corn syrup, butter, and a little bit of like coconut oil or whatever, and you're gonna make some caramel. Then you're gonna lay all your popcorns flat on a cookie sheet with a Teflon sheet underneath it, and then you're gonna pour the caramel all over it. You're gonna stick that in at 275 for 30 minutes. While that comes out, you're gonna make yourself some melted white chocolate and melted dark chocolate, and then you're gonna drizzle it all over the popcorn, and then you're gonna let the popcorn set. Once you do that, the popcorn will be hard, like the Crunch and Munch, or like when you go to a I wasn't gonna say a play, but a carnival. I have different words, and then you have a really good treat. You can't have it. You have diabetes, Christine. I shouldn't have to say that. So you can't have that. You need to find a diabetic friendly one, okay? I don't have a recipe for that, but it's called zebra popcorn. There's so many different ways to make it. And I'm gonna make that for the kiddos so we could watch a really bad movie. We went through all the Anaconda movies, which we all came to agree the first and the second one was good. The second one was actually better than the first, but then it just gets out of control crazy. Like they progressively get worse. Like it doesn't get better. And then there's we just finished the week before that was Anaconda versus Lake Placid Gators. Oh my god, that was so awesome. So awesome. It was so bad. The CG is horrible. Like and the acting's really bad, but it's weirdly entertaining. So if you're like my family, me, we like to watch really bad horror movies during spooky season. This is what you can't do. I can't do snakes either. I am petrified of snakes. I am afraid of snakes. Like if my kids brought me a snake, there is a high possibility I will pass out. But like I like I told you, you guys already know I always have the recurring dream of the orcas. I also have like this recurring dream that I'm in Africa, and for some odd reason, I'm learning this like new medicine that's supposed to help with the zombie apocalypse. And then as soon as I grab this weed and I'm trying to get onto the helicopter, this huge anaconda shoots out, wraps itself around the tail of the helicopter, and pulls it down. And I die horribly by the blades of the helicopter. And then I feel when the anaconda swallows me whole. Now, this dream has been going on for like 30 years. So, yeah. I have an overactive imagination. I don't know what you want from me. So, but yeah, popcorn caramel balls are yummy too. I can't do popcorn. I'm one of those people that if I get a kernel stuck in my teeth, I will like lose my ever loving mind. You know how like when your dogs have allergies and they're rolling around on the carpet like they're crazy? That's generally how I feel like when I have a popcorn kernel stuck in my gums and I can't get it out with toothpicks or floss or water pick, whatever. I love zombie movies too. I love horrible ones though. I like really bad ones. I don't like ones that I feel like can really happen. hear me out. World War Z, that feels like it could happen. That feels like, and like it was funny because the first time I watched it, it was during the pandemic. I was like, fuck. I like zombie movies where they're like they're funny, but at the same time, like you feel like, yeah, this wouldn't happen. Um, like, I don't know. There's one with Bill Murray and Adam Driver, and they're police cops in a small town. That zombie movie is super underrated, and it's hilarious, and it's funny, and it's sad, and it has like a lot of different emotions, but it's not supposed to be taking it so serious, but it's really good, really good. There's a character in there that like the aliens zap up at the end. Yeah, you heard me, in the zombie movie, the aliens zap up this person in because she was born on Earth to help eliminate some of the zombies. But then when the zombies became too much, her home called back to her. If I don't know the name of the movie, but just look up Adam Driver or Bill Murray. Everybody should know who Bill Murray is, and you can see on their IMDb's the name of the movie. But yes, yeah. I, I don't know. I'm one of those. I am one of those people. I don't like. I can't watch scary movies that can be real. It has to be something like Smile, or something that like there's a curse or like whatever. I won't mess with like things that I feel like are real because it will mess with my head, and then I'll have, again, having an overactive imagination, you start thinking things that you shouldn't be thinking. But yeah, World War Z, I wanted to see it because I'm a huge Brad Pitt fan. Schwing, God, he just gets better with age too. I'm a huge Brad Pitt fan, and I was like, okay, cool. And it was like the first movie I've ever seen that starts off from like 2 minutes in. Everything else, there's like a 30-minute reason why we became into the zombie apocalypse. This just was like, bam, hit the ground. And I guess that's what kind of freaked me out during COVID, is because COVID came out of nowhere. Like there was rumblings of it, but like all naive Americans, we thought we were the exception and not the rule when we weren't going to get it. So watching that, I'm like, okay. Okay. Is this gonna happen? I can't watch The Walking Dead for the same reason. I just feel like it's too realistic. And I think what messed me up is the first time I watched it, AMC had a special for Halloween where it was an all black and white, and I'm a sucker for a black and white movie, and it totally freaked me out. I was like, if this is in black and white and it's this gory, I don't want to see it in what it's going to look like um on regular TV. Yeah. Yeah, the crush, yeah. Brad Pitt, good times. But I also have, my favorite Brad Pitt is Legend of the Falls. Every single time I would pick him. Um, and Ocean's 11. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe because he was recovering from like trying to stop smoking. So during the Ocean 11s and movies, he was eating a lot, and his character, he really had to do that because he smoked. So he was eating a lot. So he was weirdly relatable to me, and I don't know. I've always been a Brad Pitt fan. He's total swing, just so you know. I was just reading about Aerosmith, that Steven Tyler is not gonna be able to hit his notes anymore, that he messed up his, like, larynx or something in his throat where he won't be able to hit his notes anymore, and, like, I cried yesterday because of this, right? Because he's, like, I've seen him at Coachella's when I went, but I've never been to an Aerosmith concert, and I've always wanted to see him do Dream On live. I love that song. That is like my fight song in my head. Like if I was in some kind of weird fight movie, that would be my song. Don't, it's weird. I know I said overactive imagination. Okay. And I just found out he won't be able to hit his like high notes anymore. And that like devastated me. And I know that has to be hard for him because that's what he's like known for, his like ethereal voice. So anywho, I'm going to start printing out this pattern, cutting out this pattern, and hopefully making this pattern. I will show you guys my Nora Doctor bag on Sunday. because my husband took it today when he went to work to take some pictures of it. I forgot to tell him, "Don't leave that one by," so I could show it to him everyone in person, but yeah, he's taking pictures of it. So, but if you wanna see it, look on my shorts on YouTube, as well as if you follow me on Instagram. It's just my name, Shinova Akala. You will see, like, just random stuff that I put together. I like to put different reels together based off of music that I'm really into that day. I have a variety of different music. So, I will talk to you guys later. I hope everyone has a whimsical weekend. I will see you on Sunday, and hopefully you can get some Sunday sewing in, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye.